Okay, so we're going to be doing evaluation question 7 and looking at what we did with our continuity task and what we learned from that and how we stopped any mistakes in our actual main film, which was the spear. Right, so what do you think that we found difficult in the preliminary task?
What was difficult about the continuity task, in my opinion, was the 180-degree rule. It was quite difficult to. It was just kind of difficult to do because we wanted to get it faster, so that it shows how much time they've spent playing it.
Yeah, so our original idea was at the end of the film, when there's basically us just playing video games, we're going to have the camera rotating around, sort of suggest the lapse of time and speed up the video a bit. But because we had to do 180-degree rule, we decided we couldn't actually do that. So that's, I guess, a problem that we faced.
Yeah.
It's also just quite difficult to do it in this room as well because there's tables everywhere, so we have to actually rearrange the room to film it.
Yeah.
And then, because we filmed it over a couple of days, you have to check that the tables are in the same place. And then there's a couple of shots where you see our school bags in the background as well. So that's a bit of a problem. But I think we overcame the problems mostly through editing. So I know that whilst I was editing part of the continuity task, we noticed that there wasn't the shot of Georgios scrunching up the paper before he threw the ball. So that was obviously quite a big continuity error. So then I mentioned that to him, and then the next day we went off and just filmed that and added it in. So through editing, we cut out more continuity mistakes. And I think that definitely helped us in making our actual film as well.
Yeah.
So I think another mistake that we found a bit difficult was actually costumes. So I know in the continuity task, we had to keep our hoodies in the lockers so that we had the same clothes on over the couple of days that we filmed it in. And then that helped us with the actual main task because we asked our actors, so Jake and Kobe and me, if they could wear the same clothes for the 2 days of filming, and then the 1 extra day of retakes as well, which meant that there weren't continuity errors in forms of the costume or what the actors were just wearing in general.
One of the other problems we had with the preliminary task was that we didn't have much control over some of our group members.
So we asked a few other people in our media group just to come and help film that task where we were doing it in school, and our group is just 2 people. So we asked for a bit of help just with filming it.
Yeah.
So do you want to explain the problem?
Yeah. Well, basically, for one of the scenes, one of the group members who was filming doing the 180-degree rule, he also zoomed into the laptop while we were playing the game, and that didn't really look right, and so we cutted that out. So basically, the problems that we faced in the continuity task, they were easily solved through editing anyway, and by also repeating some of the shots. So
Yeah. So I think also as George was saying, we got other people with our actual film. We made sure that all the filming was done, mostly by me, but also some by Georgios as well. So all of the filming, we knew we had it exactly how we wanted it, how we planned it in the storyboarding, which meant that it was less editing in terms of cutting out shots and retaking shots, because we were getting what we wanted usually on our first or second try.
Yeah, because of the problems we faced using the 180-degree rule in the preliminary task, we decided not to use it much in the main task anyway. So that was how we solved the problem.
Yeah, we used it a little bit, but the way we actually added that into our main work, because we still wanted it because you get extra marks for more shot types. So we thought we'd have just a walking, so it's the hitman walking right at the start of the film. And that is all of those shots are taken from 180 degrees, which means it is the 180-degree rule, but it's easier to do, but still looks effective.
Yeah.
And then after that, it goes into a match on action, and that stops the 180-degree rule, but still looks good, I think, because it gets the audience more engaged with the film.
So for the rest of question 7, could you please check out our blogs? So yeah, that will be in
Yeah, there's a link to both in the description, just in case.
yeah.
Cool. Thanks for watching.